So Maggie, before I start, when you came to Woodstock,
2012 is when I graduated.
I graduated, but when you joined,
2009.
only 3 years.
Yes. Yeah, it was short.
Actually, so Missouri, as you asked me for about my life and all. So my uncle and father came from a small town village in Muzaffarnagar, North India, North UP, Northwest UP, and in 1928, and they started business in Sister Bazaar above Woodstock, and afterwards this Clock Tower Point, second shop, as departmental stores. Missouri was very different. When I was 7, 8, India got independence and the Britishers were leaving, and then things changed altogether. As a small boy, I used to go to these houses here and see the interior. I got fascinated and start buying these for hobby in the beginning. Then eventually it became like a business. So I never learned art, never read any book or anything about where is the origin of this particular object or painting and all that. I like this. I bought this. I like this fish, so I just liked it, and I think it has a nice. I don't know whether it's from India or Europe. I don't know. No, but gradually I learned the origin and about the artwork and all from the people whom I used to buy things, and also the customers, the buyers. So I was doing it's almost like 65 years I'm doing this. What Missouri I saw was totally different. It was really, I can't even explain you the way Missouri was a really well laid out town. There's many houses and properties of Nawabs and royal families and Rajas and royalties in Missouri. Each and every house almost I remember seeing. This is a very holy place. It's one side is Himalayas, the other side is the Shivalik. There is a mountain range, and the one side is the Ganges and the other side is the Yamuna. Those two famous rivers. They can still revive this town. Come, I'll show you the Nawab's property.
Oh, thank you.
The beauty of growing up in Missouri was that everyone knew everything. Even though you can call it like a little nosy or whatever, but still the feeling of belonging is so huge in a small town like here. As a child, I remember you had these these royal queens and all these people. Just very generally, they would be roaming around with their dogs, and everyone would be greeting everyone, good morning, namaste, and smiling. And then you had these Anglo-Indians, these British, some of the few that were left, these very old ones. And the same thing, that cosmopolitan aspect of this town is what makes it very unique from many other places. Anything that was happening across the globe in the 18th century was actually influencing, in the 19th century, sorry, was influencing the history of Missouri. Everything, whether it was the Crimean War or the World Wars that happened in the 20th century. And I do very strongly feel that the place needs to be. See, you cannot hold time. Time has to change. Changes have to come. But with that, if you don't kind of value your history and heritage and some part of it, you will be losing a lot for the next generation. The Queen of Hills, the title just did not come in like one night. They had to work for it. Please value what you have. This may not be there in the next couple of years. You may not have anything to give down to the next generation.